Hey guys, welcome to India's Kitchen, Love and Encouragement, and today I'll be making a sweet Easter treat. Stay tuned. Hey guys, welcome back to India's Kitchen, Love and Encouragement, and today I will be making Rice Krispie treats. And the three easy ingredients that you need for this recipe is marshmallows, Rice Krispie cereal, butter, and if you want to add a little color, sprinkles. So let's get started. I already washed my hands. So since my stove right here is behind me, what I'm going to do is I'm going to show y'all the ingredients that I use for my Rice Krispie treats, and now I'm going to give you a little tip when you want to add sprinkles. So since I'm not making a real big pan, what I'm going to do is I'm going to only add 3 tablespoons of butter. But if you're making a pan for like a party, you will use 6 tablespoons or more. So once you add your 3 tablespoons of butter in there, next what I do is once I put my marshmallows in there, I don't let my marshmallows melt all the way. I let it melt just a little bit to get it just soft and tear apart. So after I let it melt just a little bit, then that's when I add my cereal. So it's going to eventually melt all together and start sticking. So I got just a bowl full of marshmallows. So then I pour the marshmallows in there. Then when you get done pouring your marshmallows, like I said, I don't let my marshmallows melt all the way. Then I add my cereal in there and I continue to stir. And if it's too many marshmallows, then I add some more cereal to make it a little thick. Now I don't add vanilla extract in there. I just keep it the way it is, original. And you keep once you put it on your eye, you're going to keep it between the medium and low heat because you do not want to burn your marshmallows. Starch it hard. You don't want to burn it. So once again, I got my spoon right here. I'm going to use this. So I showed y'all the ingredients that I use. I'm going to put it on the eye. I'm going to cook it. And I'm going to get back with y'all when it's done. Okay guys. Now that the Rice Krispie treats are done, I just got done in this pot. So what I'm going to show y'all, I'm going to put it in the pan. Now when you do this, they tell you to let it sit. You ain't got to put it in no oven to let it sit. If you want to, you can put it in the refrigerator. You can have it sitting out. I mean, they say let it sit for 30 minutes. That's what you do. That's what I like to do. Let it sit for 30 minutes. So y'all can see, I definitely have it very chewy looking with all the marshmallows. So now I'm going to give y'all a little advice on what I like to do when adding color to it. Now if you're going to add sprinkles like I like adding in my Rice Krispie treats, I like to add my sprinkles after, because if you add it in there while it's still on the eye, it is going to melt into the marshmallows and it can bleed through it. And if you take it off the eye, you will have colorful marshmallows. So what I like to do is while it's cooling down, I like to just take some marshmallows, not marshmallows, the sprinkles, and put it on top. That way as it's cooling, you'll still see it. Just take it and go around. It's still cool. The sprinkles is still going to show. Now, as it's cooling, down, now when you smash it, when you put it in your pan, you don't want to smash it down too much because you don't want it too flat. You want it kind of thick as well. So you just barely come through and pat it. You can fill the pan up. There is things called pan sheets that you can use your hand and flatten it. Depends on how thick you cook your Rice Krispie treats. So I'll go back over it again just so y'all understood. Depends on how much you're cooking. I didn't cook a big pan, so therefore I only use 3 tablespoons of butter. But if you're cooking like for a party or something, you're going to use 6 tablespoons or more. Once you put that on the eye, you let your butter melt. You let your butter melt all the way. Then you melt your marshmallows. You put in your marshmallows how many you like. Now, in my opinion, and what I do is I don't let my marshmallows melt all the way. But if you want it completely liquid like the butter, you can if you want to. Then that's when you add your cereal. Now, if you want to add color to it, it's up to you. If you want to add the sprinkles in while it's over that heat, it's up to you. I like to add mine afterwards. And then make sure out of all the process going through, you keep your heat between medium and low, because like I said earlier, you do not want to burn your marshmallows. So that's how you make your Rice Krispie treats. I'm gonna let this cool for 30 minutes behind me. Now, I am gonna show y'all how the finishing product, how it's supposed to look. I made a batch already, and these are the finishing products. I made a batch already, as you can see. I got my sprinkles on there. I put it on there afterwards. You see, it cooled down with the marshmallows and the Rice Krispies. It's still stuck together. And I made a batch to show y'all why that cooled. So, Rice Krispie treats is done. So I'm gonna give y'all another little side dish to go with it. Let's say you're throwing an Easter party, you know you have Rice Krispie treats for dessert. You got different types of food, so you know you have snacks, and fruits are very popular at parties, especially dealing with kids. So I decided I'll show y'all a nice little treat to go with the Rice Krispie treats, and they are called fruit kabobs. And what I do is, I have one right here. I put an example together already. As y'all can see, I put one together already, which is watermelon. I have pineapple, apple, strawberries, and just repeat the process. And to top it off, I have a nice little bird, a nice little green bird. So what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna do one or two for y'all, and I'm gonna switch it up just for Easter, just for the color. Now you can repeat the process of the order of whatever fruit that you like. I'm gonna just put it on there and just pile it up as much as I can. But you can repeat your process over. What I like to do is I try to have the thickest pieces of fruit at the bottom, because as you're stacking, of course, you know that your smaller fruit is going to continue to drop. So I like to have the biggest piece of fruit at the bottom. That way, that's the first thing people see until they start really just looking at it and they see that you have other types of fruit. Like I said, I have apples. You can do this in order if you want to. You can repeat the process. If you want to, you can switch it up. You can stack as high as you like. What I like to do is to make sure that they stick on. I try to make sure I center my kebab stick in the middle of the fruit. Because if you start sticking holes in each one of them, they will eventually start dropping. And they eventually will start looking a little old and soggy. And also I try to keep the thickest looking fruit, because you don't want them too small, like blueberries and kiwis. I don't do those. Grapes, I try to keep them the most popular fruit that folks have heard of, but the most biggest fruit. And I'm going to top it off with the little blue bunny. So, see, it's very popular snack. It's just Easter colors. I decided to show y'all. I just thought it was really cute. I had fun. I have fun making these. They're very interesting to make. I know they're very popular, especially when it comes to parties, kids. I mean, you get a kid a kebab stick. You can fill it with different things that you like. So I just decided to do fruits, because once again, fruits are very popular at parties. So I just went on ahead and did it and showed y'all a dessert as well. This probably gonna be my last one. Just want to give y'all an example of it. Alright. And top them off like that. As you can see, kebabs are very easy. They're very cute. They're very just for the Easter, I decided I just do some kabobs and top it off with a little bit of a rabbit or whatever animal. So, now, there you go. You have your Rice Krispie treats and you have your fruit kabobs to go with it. They are very cute. They are very yummy. Kids love and enjoy either one of them because they love sweets and they love fruits. I mean, I'm pretty sure you can find one kid that'll eat either one of them. So, what I'm going to do now, we're going to taste them. I'm going to taste probably the fruit first. I'm going to taste the fruit first. I'm going to move him out the way. I'm just going to take a little bite on the side. And then I just take a little bite of him. The fruits are very juicy. The little bird on top, he's sweet as well. The watermelon flavor, very popular. So now I'm gonna take a bite of one of my Rice Krispies. So y'all can see I like mine with a lot of marshmallows. As you pull it apart, you see how stringy it is. You don't taste nothing but marshmallows. It's gooey. It tastes as if you was buying it at the store. I mean, these are homemade from me. These are made by me. I mean, you just can't go wrong. Now that we're done with our Easter treats, we have done our fruit kabobs and we've done our Rice Krispie treats. Now we're going to do scripture time. Today I would like to encourage you with coming from Matthew chapter 28 verses 6. It reads, "He is not here, for he is risen, even as he said. Come see the place where the Lord lay." Which means, yes, Jesus Christ did die on the cross, but he got up and he's still living today and he's still blessing. Alright, so this is all the time that I have for today on this wonderful resurrection weekend. I have done the Rice Krispie treats. I have done the fruit kabobs. I've given y'all a little hint of party dishes, Easter, especially for Easter. Make sure y'all like, comment, subscribe. Make sure y'all share. Like I say, everything that's on Facebook will be on YouTube. I'm staying updated on all my social medias. We have more to come on this love and encouragement journey. As y'all keep rocking with me, continue. Make sure you stay updated with me. Let's not forget today's scripture. Matthew chapter 28 verses 6. "He is not here, for he is risen, even as he said. Come see the place where the Lord lay." So, you have been rocking with India's Kitchen Love and Encouragement. This is your girl India. Until the next time, until the next video, I want all of y'all to have a nice resurrection weekend and happy Easter. Be blessed.